In this video, we learn about simple interest rates. Now let's go right ahead and look at the formula here. We're given FV equals to PV times 1 plus NR over 100. Now let's see what each of these mean. FV is the future value of an investment. PV is the present value of the investment. R is the nominal annual interest rate, and that's expressed as a percentage. So for instance, if our interest rate is 8%, we would simply say R is equal to 8. N is the number of years of the investment, so the number of years we invest the money for. Now let's go right ahead and see how we can use this formula with an example. We're told Alan has $30,000 US he decides to invest. He invests his money with simple interest rate and a 5% nominal annual interest rate. How much will his investment be worth after the 4 years? Well, looking at the question here, we can see a few things. First of all, we can see that the amount he has to invest is $30,000. So we can go right ahead and say PV, present value, equals to $30,000. We're then told that it's simple interest, and the rate is 5%. So we can go ahead and say that R is equal to 5. And we're asked how much his investment will be worth after 4 years. So that tells us that N is equal to 4. So to calculate the final value, or the future value of this investment, we can just plug all of these values inside our formula. So future value equals to 30,000 times 1 plus NR, so N is 4, times R, which is 5, over 100. That leads us to 30,000 times 1 plus 20 over 100. That leads to 30,000 times 1 plus 0.2. And finally, that leads us to 30,000 times 1.2. So, using our calculator, we find that this future value is equal to 42,000. So, by the end of the 4 years, Alan will have $42,000 US.